Hello everyone, this is HammerTron here with a new action figure review for you. This time I am reviewing the Fortnite Legendary Series Rabbit Raider. This 6-inch action figure is made by Jazwares, and this is based on the Fortnite game by Epic Games. This came out in 2019 and I bought it in 2020 through an online store. So here is the action figure in a nice window box. I like the window boxes so I can see the action figure and so I can see the accessories that it comes with. This is a very odd action figure. I think it's very odd because it's pink, not really a boy's color at all. Anyway, this is the front of the box. There is the top of the box. There's the bottom of the box. Here is one side, and here is the other side, and here is the back. Scary cute. Well, it certainly is scary. And this is part of the series 1, and here are the other action figures in the series. So I will open this up and review the action figure itself. Here are the accessories that come with the Rabbit Raider. Here's a back bling, a backpack or a big eggshell that goes into the back of the action figure. The weapon is a grenade launcher. Looks nice, and a lot of painted detail on this, so not a very deep hole there, but it looks nice. I like the variety of weapons that the Fortnite action figures come with. Here's a harvesting tool. It's an Easter basket, and it looks like a chocolate bunny on one side, and I'm not sure what that is, but very, very strange object. So it's a harvester used in the game. Here is some kind of jar, maybe a life jar with a slot on one side, and that goes into the hand of the figure. There we go. Takes a little bit of work to put it in there, and there the figure can hold it. And here's a grenade. I really like the detail put into this, so very, very nice. Let's see, can the figure hold it? Maybe if we put it through the fingers there. Now, I think that's the best way to make sure the figure holds it. And here are a couple of faces. Here are the human faces, one without glasses and one with glasses. They put a little bit of clear plastic in the glasses for the lens, so there's a lot of nice detail there. So these go in the front of the head. And here's the other face. This one is the masked face, the hockey mask with a little bit of features for a rabbit. And here's the hood. This is not considered one of the accessories, but this comes off the head very easily, so I'm just showing it separately. Very pliable plastic. We can just put it over the head. So it looks nice. So these are the accessories that come with the Rabbit Raider. Here is the Rabbit Raider action figure. Let's see how tall this is. Up to the ear, the floppy bunny ear looks like it's 6 1/4 inches tall, or probably right about 6 inches or a little less than 6 inches to the head without the hood. Yeah, right about 6 inches there. So it's a respectable height for an action figure there. Let's take a look at the details of this Rabbit Raider. So it's a pink bunny. I'm not sure I really care for the pink color, but it's a ridiculous action figure. So it might be useful for a display or a diorama with a ridiculous situation. At least he has a scary looking hockey mask with some bunny teeth in front. That looks nice. This is an extra plastic piece. Looks like it's glued onto the body here with a couple of grenades, and it's nicely painted. They put a lot of work into that. So a lot of texturing. So not perfectly smooth, a lot of texturing. Maybe some sort of fluffy cloth-like material for the pajamas. And a little something extra on the leg here. And a couple of bunny slippers. Very interesting. And those are also pink. And flat feet with peg holes down there. More of the texturing work here. Very nice. And there's a strap around the leg here. They painted that, so a lot of attention to detail. Plus a fluffy little bunny tail. Well, it's hard plastic, so it's not really fluffy. There's the hole for the back bling. Here's the back of the hood. Let's take a look at the hair. A little tough to get this thing off sometimes. Oops, I took the face off. So we'll just put the face back on there. And they did a lot of work on the hair. It looks nice. And then here are the sleeves. And then there are the hands. Looks like there's a little bit of different color. I think they have different kinds of plastic. So different kinds of plastic have slightly different colors on them. Let's take a look at the articulation. So with the hood on, you can turn the head back that far. That looks nice. And it'll look down quite a bit. The hood gets in the way. And we can turn side to side. And no tilting on this head. And there are butterfly joints in the shoulders. Looks good. And the shoulders go out that far. Now there's ratcheting, so if you hear some clicking, that's ratchet in the joints. And it goes 360. There's a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows go in all the way. Very, very nice. And the wrist can turn. There's actually finger articulation. There's a lot of articulation. And I think there's a hinge in here. However, I haven't been able to get the hinge at the wrist to move. So it could be very stiff, but I'm not pushing too hard. These things are too expensive to break. There's a diaphragm cut. And a waist twist. Very stiff. And does he do the splits? Yes. And there's ratchets in the joints there. There's he cannot kick forward very much at all. I'm surprised. And just a little bit back. And upper thigh twist there on both sides. And double jointed knees. These are very, very stiff, but very nice. So these will loosen up over time. I just hope the joints don't become too loose. That would be no fun. And I don't think there's a boot cut. I haven't been able to find one. And there's a little bit of ankle pivot. And then move. This moves up a little bit. That moves up. That one moves down. This one doesn't move down, so that one's a bit stiff. It takes a little bit of work. And this particular figure does not have toe articulation. I'm a little surprised, but it might be hard to do toe articulation with bunny slippers. And with the nice flat feet, I think this does stand very well. Here is the Rabbit Raider with some of his accessories attached. The back bling fits in very well in the back, and with all his articulation, it's still hard to get him to hold his two-handed grenade launcher. I couldn't really do that without pushing very hard. I didn't want to push very hard because I thought I might break something. And with the finger articulation, I think over time the finger articulation will get a little weak and it'll be almost impossible to get this action figure to hold anything in its hands. So right now I have the accessories in the hands kind of loosely. I haven't tried very hard to push the finger articulation. But I think it does look very nice this way. I'm not familiar with the game at all, but it certainly does look very interesting. The HammerTron Sledgehammer rating is, it's okay. It's on par with the Sledgehammer. Although I don't really care for the color pink in an action figure. It's too girly. I figure I can use this in a display to represent something wacky and weird or crazy. And the joints, most of the joints except for the one ankle joint, seem to be fine. They didn't give me any trouble. Well, also the wrist joints I don't think worked properly, but I'll continue to work with that. Other than that though, I think it's a decent action figure. Just limited in use to something wild, wacky, and crazy. So this Fortnite Legendary Series Rabbit Raider action figure by Jazwares is an interesting action figure. Not exactly my favorite, but something useful for wild and wacky displays or dioramas, so I'll have to try out a few ideas and see how it works. Thank you for watching my review video. Remember to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.